So Graham, just want to say thank you very much for your time and all your words of wisdom, and it's been great to come here and in this epic environment to meet you. Just wanted to know if you had anything happening at the moment, if you're writing a book, or if you're...
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I am. My whole life story has been a process of constant reinvention. I spent the last 20 years writing big non-fiction books about the past, about historical mysteries, and I would say that that I have walked the walk as well as talking the talk. Part of my research involved 6 years of scuba diving all around the world, looking for underwater ruins. You know, putting my life on the line. Myself and my wife Santha, who's a photographer, we worked together on these projects. But I reached a point in around about 2005, 2006, where I felt strongly that I needed to take a different direction in my writing. As I'm getting on in my years, I want to challenge myself in different ways. Again, this is slightly controversial, but part of the process of challenging myself has been to explore extraordinary experiences. And I went. I've been down to Brazil and to the Amazon several times, and I've worked with shamans there, and have drunk the extraordinary visionary brew called ayahuasca, which means the vine of souls. They believe that a great intelligence lies behind that vine, and that she works with the human creature. And when I drank ayahuasca, I was given the story of a novel, and I was pretty much told, go away and write it. So I did. I wrote a novel called Entangled, my first work of fiction, which it's the story of the battle of good against evil. It has one young woman living in the 21st century and another young woman living in the Stone Age, and they are brought together across time by a supernatural being to do battle with a demon who travels through time. And it's their story, their battle, their confrontation with evil, and the way that that time mysteriously works in spirals rather than in straight lines. And I must say it was a liberation for me to write a work of fiction, to write a novel. I think my readers have been surprised. Not many of them have followed me in this direction, but this is my journey. I want to be constantly challenging myself. I don't want to get locked in rigid patterns. And I believe in fiction it is possible for me to explore extraordinary ideas in a new way, without having to bog myself down in endless arguments with academics, without having to bulletproof every argument with 15 or 20 footnotes, you know, because, hey guys, relax, it's just fantasy. But underneath the fantasy are facts and mysteries and extraordinary ideas. That's my direction for the future. In whatever years I have left on this beautiful planet, I want to continue to develop myself as a creative writer, and hopefully make some contribution to the way we think about the mysterious nature of reality.
That sounds great. It's great to be able to feel so free to change and do different things as well, you know, to not be stuck in doing one particular thing.
I felt very strongly I don't want to get to the point where I'm just repeating myself, you know, just because it works. I want to constantly be challenged and never, you know, just accept things as they are. And I am lucky. I feel blessed. I feel I've had a blessed life. I've been given the opportunity to travel the world, to explore incredible ancient sites, to dive on lost cities underwater, to climb the Great Pyramid 5 times. You know, I've been given incredible chances and incredible opportunities, and I feel so fortunate to have had that chance, and so fortunate to live on this amazing and mysterious planet.
Absolutely.
thank you for very interesting questions. What are you guys up to now? What are you doing? What's your mission and what's your story?
Yeah, right. Well, we're, for anyone that doesn't know about us, we're a rock band. We kind of mix a lot of different influences, and our whole thing is to kind of try and do things a little bit differently.
Yeah, I suppose it kind of brings us back to what we were saying. Like we sort of like, we look at what's been, and we're not stuck into we're a punk band or we're this band. We just make music and just take from whatever we want and just make something that. And so, like people don't really know what we are or what we're really doing a lot of the time, but we just do our thing. So it's a similar sort of thing, in a musical sense.
And I guess being musicians, it's also you're taking personal risks. I mean, you have to take a step into the dark. You can pursue a very safe course in life, and everything is predictable, or you can take risks. I guess you've taken some risks.
I suppose so, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Try not to think about the risks, really. Just get on with it.
Yeah, get on with it.
Yeah, I suppose.
But that's it, isn't it?
Yeah,
you just get on with it.
yeah.
You just fundamentally follow your heart and get on with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm a firm believer in, if you put out positive energy and positive vibes, then that's what you get back,
Yeah.
And that's what I guess we've all been about, just making the best music that we can, and the things that are true to us, music that's true to us. We weren't making it for anyone else, really. If other people like it, which some people do, that's great. That's brilliant.
Our album just came out, and luckily it was well received. But we were almost like we didn't really care, did we? We just sort of went away and made this thing.
Yeah.
And just made whatever we wanted to make, and we were like, well, if everyone hates it, well, we've made what we wanted, so that's fine,
That's the way to do it. What's the album called?
Just called Turbowolf. It's just the self-title.
Right. Fantastic.
But luckily, it's gone down very well, so it's all right.
Yeah, and we've just released a single off the album. It's the third single off the album, and it's called Let's Die. It's a cheery number. It's about basically what we were talking about, is this sort of fact that it's not necessarily about the end of the world, but maybe the end of cycle or our civilization as we know it. So
It's sort of the perils of the direction that things seem to be heading in at the moment.
Yeah, as
That's
well
an
as
important message to send.
yeah, as well as a sort of story of hope. It's like that things can change if you want them to.
Yeah.
And it's completely accidental that we're releasing it in 2012. We wrote it several years ago, and we didn't even think about it.
But it's where your story has brought you to now.
So it's strange how things work out.
Yeah.
So
Follow that path.
Absolutely, and you too. Yeah.
Thank you. Great to meet you guys.
Thanks a lot.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Good luck. Good luck
Cheers,
with
man.
everything you're doing.
And you too.
You too.
Thanks. Cheers. Good luck.